Hello and welcome to Masera Garage. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how we remove this Edelbrock AVS2 off of our small block in our Chevy Nova.
The process is very straightforward, and this should really be able to help you to remove pretty much any carburetor. So if you want to see how we did that, make sure to stick around. To remove this Edelbrock, we're gonna start by removing all the hoses of the vacuum advance from the distributor, transmission, and the PCV valve. Then we're going to remove the electric connection for the electric choke. We're going to start by placing a towel under the fuel hose so that we don't spill everywhere. Now we're gonna remove the clamp using a screwdriver, and then we're just gonna pull from the hose to remove that fuel line. Now we're gonna use a container to try to empty out any fuel that is left on that fuel line. It's a good idea to cover that fuel line so that no grime or dirt gets into the fuel system. Now moving on to the driver's side. The throttle cable is being held in place by a little O-ring, so just use a flathead screwdriver to remove the O-ring and then pull out the throttle cable. Use something to press in both sides of the throttle cable and then pull it out of the bracket. Now you'll probably have a throttle return spring, or in our case we have two, so just remove those and get them out of the way. Now we have to remove the kick-down cable for the transmission. You should be able to just pull it, line up the ball with the hole and remove it. In our case this cable is really messed up, so we had to use pliers. Now we can move on to removing the bolts of the carburetor or studs if you have those. Loosen them all up before you decide to remove any of them. After removing the rear bolts, you will be able to remove these brackets. It's held in place with two of the carburetor bolts, and it's the throttle cable bracket. Now we're ready to pull this carburetor up, and then you can remove any spacers or gaskets that you have on top of the intake manifold. If you're going to leave your engine like that, at least for today, make sure to put some paper or tape, something covering the holes of the intake manifold so that no grime makes its way into the engine. And that's it, carburetor is removed. Pretty straightforward, right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you can see, we already installed this beautiful VLP double pumper, which we're really excited about. But we're not just gonna throw this one in the trash. It's a good carburetor.
Yeah, we have plans for it. We are probably going to rebuild it and stick it on our C10 out there. So I know you're going to want to subscribe because you're not going to want to miss the video of the rebuild and also the video explaining the new setup with the VLP. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.